Hello everybody and thank you for coming back to my channel. I'm here with another UI video because I did not finish previously. I know I said that the last one was the last one, but I didn't make a bartender video, so I didn't really finish the UI videos, I guess, and I'll have to finish them here. So let's get started. I am going to use my classic tunes or some tunes that I do have here on classic already. Um I'm on the anniversary realm right now. I have another tune on another server, but I'm not going to be showing that tune since the UI is already made. This is a tune I've never logged on to before, so I'm going to go ahead and use this one. Excuse me.
For 10,000 years, the immortal night elves cultivated a druidic
Mosquito.
society.
Okay, so this is a new UI, and if I was making this UI for the first time, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of the profiles that I already made for details. I didn't show this on the details profile video, so if you have seen that video and you were wondering this, I'll go ahead and just address that here. You can go to profiles and you can use a profile that you have already previously made. So if you're gonna do that, you want to be aware that it will edit. If you have this on another tune, it will edit it. So I'm gonna just use this priest UI. Details. And because I don't want it to edit whatever is on a different character where this details is already being used, I'm going to copy it. So I'm going to export it, and I'm going to take this, and let's go cancel, import. Okay, and then I'm just going to put classic mutton. Okay, so it's the same profile, except now when I edit it, or if I change anything, it's not going to change the character where it is originally from. And I'm just going to leave it like that. Let's change these to like healing, whatever. Interrupts. Let's go through it. I was playing a baby Pally on Classic as a tank, and it's fun so far. I'll just put this. Okay, so for bartender, if I want my bartender, all my bars to be on the right side where I have my other ones. I normally only use like buffs or stuff like that on the bars that are on the side, but I'll show you also how I use my main bars in the middle of my screen. Okay, so first I'm gonna turn off the Blizzard Art Bar since I'm not going to be using that with this UI. I do use it with some of the other UIs that I'm using. I'm gonna turn the button grid on so I know where everything is at. I'm gonna go ahead and look at this one. Let's turn button grid on for all of these so I know how they look when they have spells in them. And then I'm gonna go here. Bar 3 and bar 4 are gonna be used over here. And bar 6. No, actually, I'll turn bar 2 off and keep bar 6 down here. Put bar 5 over here. So bar 5, enable, grid. Okay. So first, I'm going to lower down the scale. And I'm going to make this about 8. And the padding at 6. So this is going to be where I have just buttons for like food buffs, flasks, whatever, mounts, stuff like that. Got my Hearthstone. And I'm going to let's see if I can just add 2. Put that down there. If it doesn't fit perfectly, then you can shrink it or lower your details or whatever to make it fit. And then I'm going to put the micro menu over there. So I'm going to get the micro menu. Change the amount of rows. And let's flip it to the left side here. And you can do that just by changing like the growth of it, whether it goes up or down or left or right. Let's reduce the scale. So for one of these bars, I don't know which but I basically just make it into the shape of all the buttons on the left side of my mouse. And I'll probably use this one. So it's got 12 buttons. And this make it look just like my mouse. Make it look like a beat scale. And there. It's right perfect. Then I'm gonna put bar 4, so 8, and then padding 6, and then expose my hooks. I could either put like 2 rows of bars here, or I can take one off and then like fit my bag bar in there somehow, or something. I'm not gonna do my bag bar too. So that's how you move these bars around. I'm gonna shrink bar 6. This is a defensive bar. I keep one bar for like my defensives and interrupts and secondary spells that I use. Then I keep my main bar with about 8 or 10 buttons. And I have that one normally right in the middle of my screen somewhere, since I struggle with seeing my bars wherever they are on the sides of my screen. So my main bars are always going to be like right here where where the cell frames are, or right here on some tunes, because I sometimes have my frames here and my bar up there. Just depends on what I feel like using at the time. So I'm gonna put bar 1. And now let's say I don't ever want to see my combat bars. I want my UI, other than the bars on the side, I want everything to be invisible unless I'm in combat. You can do that. So if I don't want to see any of my combat bars unless I'm in combat, I can set it at that way if I wanted to. So you want to go to the bar setting, excuse me, and go to visibility, and you can put hide out of combat, or you can put like fade out and then change the alpha of it, and it will only show when you hover over it. So I'll give you an example of that right now. Let's turn this on. So you see how the bar is faded out? You can fade it completely out, and then once you hover over it, you will see it. And the delay is just how long it takes for it to appear once you hover over it. You can fade all your bars out and have no bars on your screen at all if you want. That's how I used to play my shaman back in the day. But I am too old. So I'm gonna just go ahead and leave it like that. Let's leave it 85. And then I'm gonna hide it unless I'm in combat. And then I'll go ahead and hide my defensive bar too, which is bar 6. Out of Unless I'm out of combat too. Oops, I actually disabled it. Don't do that. Hide out of combat. There we go. Now I have what it seems like no main bars. I can turn off all the bars if I wanted to the same way. And they won't show unless you hover or unless you're in combat. So these, I have them off unless I'm in combat. So now they appear. And otherwise you can see them. So if I were to change all the bars on my right side, 3, 4, and 5, if I go to 3 and then fade out 10, 4, fade out, it's at 10, then this is what it would look like with no bars. I didn't change the micro menu, but you can. And then if you want to hover over it, there's your bars. You can kind of see them because I have them at 10%. I don't know if you can tell, but right there, you can see them a little bit because I have them at 10. You can put them at 0 if you want. And then some random person, let's comfort them, and then see nothing. Okay. My dog is calling me, so that is going to be the end of this video. If you want me to go a little bit further into the bars, all of the bars can be changed that way, and that will help you with your UI journey. Okay. All right. Thank you everybody for watching, and hope you enjoyed the video. If you're interested in any more videos like this, just hit me up and I'll be happy to make one. Thanks again, and see you next time.